Please stand for our graduates. If you can quiet, please. We need you to quiet down, please. Thank you. ROTC. You may be seated. Good morning. My name is Leondis Farrer Jr., and I'm the principal here at Rocky Mount High School. I would like to take this time to introduce our special guests. They are Dr. Shelton Jeffries, Superintendent, Mrs. Wendy Wilson, Board of Education Chair, Mrs. Ann Edge, Mrs. Brenda Brown, Mrs. Evelyn Bullock, Mr. Wayne Dahl, Mr. Reginald Silver, and Mr. William Sharp. From the Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools senior staff, Mrs. Robin May, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction. Mrs. Robin Griffin, Director of Accountability and Information. Dr. Patricia Hollingsworth, Chief Public Information Officer. Mrs. Melissa Dancy Smith, Executive Director of Elementary Education. And Mr. Chad Thompson, Executive Director of High Schools. I would also like to recognize the members of the Rocky Mount High School Administrative Team, Mrs. Kill Dawson, Mr. Melvin Ballard, and Mr. Albert Maynard. If there are any elected officials here, we want to take this time to say thank you for your support and for being here to join us in this celebration. We also want to say a big thank you to all of our parents who gave of their own personal resources and time to decorate our facility so that our graduates and their families could have a graduation ceremony that is aesthetically pleasing. Your sons and your daughters have reached a major milestone in their lives, and this ceremony today represents a great accomplishment in one's educational career. Therefore, it is the expectation of Nash-Rocky Mount Schools Board of Education and the faculty and staff of Rocky Mount High School to have a graduation ceremony that is carried out with dignity and formality. You and your graduate have invested a tremendous amount of time, effort, and money to reach this point. We feel that we owe you a dignified ceremony. In order to do this, we need your help and your cooperation. I humbly and I sincerely ask that you refrain from clapping, cheering, shouting, calling out names, standing, and whistling during the ceremony. If you do this, you will be asked by a faculty member and officer standing on the floor to leave the premises by being escorted out of the building. This type of behavior is distracting, and it causes other parents to not hear their student's name when it is called. Each parent deserves the right to hear their child's name without interruptions or distracting comments. We simply want to provide you with the best graduation ceremony possible. There's a time designated at the end of the ceremony when you may celebrate and cheer. At this time, I would like to present Eric McKeith Moore, Senior Class President, for the welcome.
Good morning. Welcome parents, family, friends, dignitaries, faculty, staff, and class of 2017. Before I begin this speech, I would like to give a special thanks to the creator of SparkNotes, Google Translate, Quizlet, PhotoMath, and MathWeb Inspire. Without them, none of this would have been possible. Oh, and thank you to our parents as well as our teachers. We commend you for pushing us to keep on keeping on. You made sure we stay level-headed regardless of the things going on around us. Exactly 1,385 days ago, we became here as confused, distressed freshmen. We could finally put away those old khakis and polos and wear our jeans. Our senior year finally arrived, and it seemed like it took forever to come. It was a year full of unanswered questions and a year of our best memories. I'm elated at the thought of the possibilities and our bright futures ahead. We are proud to say that our class was rewarded over $5 million in scholarship money. Now that's a Griffon gotcha, as Ms. Hester would say. It seems almost unreal that this is the last time we will all be gathered under the same roof. Some will go to college, others will go to the workforce, and some will serve our country. As a graduate, you are still allowed to say, I don't know. Let me end with these words of advice. When times get rough, remember Martin Luther King Jr.'s statement. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. I promise you, class of 2017, there may be plenty of challenging moments. Remember how you stood tall these past 18 years and remain standing as life gets tough, because so are you. With that, I say congrats, class of 2017. Be safe this weekend. School lunch is still costly and not good, but live well. Thanks, guys.
Rocky Mount High School and Nash-Rocky Mount Schools are proud to recognize our 2017 valedictorians, and I did say valedictorians. These students have worked hard to maintain their class rank and high GPA, and in fact, these graduates set a record for the number of students tied for the honor of number one in their class. I am pleased to recognize the following 6 seniors. Erin Margaret Binkley, daughter of Dorothy and Ronald Binkley. Erin is one of 6 valedictorians for the class of 2017 with a GPA of 5.3437. Erin will be attending Rochester Institute of Technology and majoring in American Sign Language. Congratulations, Erin. Barkley Hart Browder, daughter of Leslie and David Browder, is also valedictorian for the class of 2017 with a GPA of 5.3437. Barkley will be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and majoring in biology. Congratulations, Barkley. Zijia Jack Chen, son of Sanzu and Wan Chen. Jack is also valedictorian for the class of 2017 with a GPA of 5.3437. Jack will be attending Massachusetts Institute of Technology to major in chemical engineering. Congratulations, Jack. Leo Isaac Jaffe, son of Lynn and Stephen Jaffe, is also valedictorian for the class of 2017 with a GPA of 5.3437. Leo will be attending North Carolina State University in the fall to major in environmental science. Congratulations, Leo. Taylor Morgan Luttrell, daughter of Amy and Mark Luttrell. Taylor is also valedictorian for the class of 2017 with a GPA of 5.3437. Taylor will be attending the University of Florida with plans to major in chemistry. Congratulations, Taylor. Kevin Pham, son of Tu Trong and Sean Pham. Kevin is the last of 6 valedictorians with a GPA of 5.3437. Kevin will be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and plans to major in biology. Congratulations, Kevin. Congratulations to our 6 valedictorians for the class of 2017.
In history class, when choosing topics for our historical investigation, Mr. Acker responded to each of us saying, "So, why does it matter?" He wanted to ensure that we chose topics that were worthy of investigation. This message easily translates into our lives. We should choose careers and activities in life that we're passionate about because there's no point in pursuing something our hearts aren't in. Just because your passion isn't being a doctor doesn't mean that your passion isn't valid. And just because you don't know your passion yet doesn't mean you can't find it. I encourage each of us to find the things in life that we're passionate about and pursue them unapologetically. After all, we're all part of a greater puzzle.
And of course, we're supposed to learn in school, but we cannot believe how much we have learned from you. You're our classmates, our co-athletes, and especially our friends, and we appreciate all that you have brought to our lives. Each of you is a unique piece of our Griffon puzzle, and you are talented in your own way. If you choose the right path and learn from your mistakes, we know you will all find success. We hope you understand how much potential you truly have. Someone mentioned we should put class of 2017 for most successful for our student superlatives. I couldn't agree more. Go prove that we can become the most successful class and add new pieces to our Rocky Mount High School puzzle.
We are graduating today because of decisions we made over the past 12 years of our lives. This is not to say that every choice we made was the best one, and we may sometimes look back and ask ourselves, what could we have done differently? What should we have done instead? It's good to be reflective, but as we move forward, try to remember this. We are not defined by the chances we pass up, or by the opportunities we do not take. Rather, we are defined by the trials we surmount and by the challenges we overcome. So don't live a life of regret. Don't be afraid to help solve the puzzle that will change the world.
At this point in our journey, we have reached this moment where we should be proud of how far we have come and ready to begin the next chapter in our story. Through our challenges and achievements, we are prepared to set out for the future. Even though the distant waters are unknown, they are bright and clear because of the new opportunities that await us. Our optimism will let us open more doors, and our perseverance will allow us to walk through them. Wherever we may go, let's be part of the greater puzzle and leave a lasting legacy. If we do this, life well lived.
Now, I'd like to tell you a short story. A few years ago, my papa was sick and he hadn't smiled in months, which was very unlike him. One day, my cousin and I were with him and we were talking about ice skating. She joked that putting her on ice skates was like putting an elephant on toothpicks. Suddenly, he burst into laughter. That moment with him, he taught me an important life lesson. It's the little things in life that matter. No matter how big or small our accomplishments may be, we each have a gift. We just have to find our own toothpicks to grow and succeed, and we have to each create our own puzzles in life.
All the things my co-valedictorians mentioned are great, but it's also important to have fun and make time for ourselves. It's easy to forget when our lives get busy, wrestling with work, worry, and stress, to set aside time to just be. Every once in a while, we should take a moment to reflect and rest through mindfulness and quiet. Happiness is an essential component in life that should not be overlooked, but instead it should be embraced. And with that, I leave you with this final advice. Strive to live a balanced and fulfilling life and make your own puzzle piece matter.
Finally, the picture puzzle of our lives is complete. Well, for now. And thank you, Jessica Little, for putting the creative touch to our idea. Now, on behalf of the Historic Six and on behalf of our historic class of 2017, we thank our parents, our families, our friends, our many teachers, and Mr. Farrow for helping get us to this day. We also want to wish Mr. Farrow happiness as he moves on from Rocky Mount High School next year. We say thank you, Mr. Farrow. You leave an incredible and unforgettable imprint on our school and our hearts. You will forever be a Griffon, because it's all about that Griffon pride. The only thing left to say is congratulations, Rocky Mount High School class of 2017.
Thank you to our 6 valedictorians. As I have done each year since my tenure as a principal, at the beginning of this school year, I asked the senior class to do several things. I asked them to lead the student body with exemplary behavior and academics, discipline, and character. If I was to give them a rating for their performance, it would be a superior. This senior class has amassed more than 5,795,5 $524 in scholarship awards. This senior class has more Division I and other athletic scholarship winners than any of the previous classes in recent years. Of the 281 graduates, 162 are attending four-year colleges, 66 are attending two-year or community college, 33 are joining the military, and 20 are joining the workforce. I am so appreciative that you have honored your word, accepted the challenge, and helped lead this student body during this school year. This class, just as all of my graduating classes before you, carries a special place in my heart. This class, this year, is just a little bit different from me. Just like you, this is my last year at our beloved Rocky Mount High School. As we depart from each other, I want to leave you with a few words of wisdom. Class of 2017, you have signed the deal and you have solidified creating new beginnings for your life. Today is indeed a wonderful celebration, and you should enjoy all that comes with it. But today's celebration is not the end. It's the beginning of the rest of your life. You graduate today, now what? Winston Churchill said, "To each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and fitted to their talents. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could be their finest hour." All of you are being tapped on your shoulders today. You're being given an amazing opportunity to do something with your life, something unique, fitted specifically for you and your talents. What a pity, what a shame if what could be your finest hour in life finds you unprepared to answer the call. As you move forward in your lives, I encourage you all to live your lives with purpose and dignity, humility and passion. Live every day like it's your last day, because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Be slow to anger and forgive those who despitefully use you. Believe in a higher power than yourself. Laugh often and laugh sometimes until you cry. And don't ever cheat the most important person in your life with meager efforts, and that person is you. Class of 2017, we love you, we salute you, and may God bless you in your future endeavors. Thank you. At this time, we will have the presentation of our diplomas.
Quashawn Marquez Allen. Kaylin Zane Alston. George Carlton Brown II. Jaira Audrea Brown. Ashawn Marquis Bryant. Sequoia Devon Bryant. Tamara Andrea Bryan. Phaedra Shinita Bullock. Devin DeWand Burgess. Zaria Toshe Kennedy. Sierra Nicole Carpenter. Jakira Ayana Morel Carter. Lamar Monteque Caudill Jr. Jadel Manuel Cautino Lopez. Michael Philip Chamberlain. Infinity Michelle Chavis. Zenbang Chen. Zenjia Chen. Tanaka Kristana Coburn. D'Angelo Lamonte Collins. Erin Page Cook. Daquan Vontez Cooper. Harmony Sherelle Cooper. Xavier Earl Leroy Cooper. Trevon Saquon Cooper Johnson. Destiny Desada Daniels. Latrell Rashid Daniels. Juan Sente Daniel Sanders. Haywood Carlton Davis II. Jaquez Tyreek Davis. Jasmine Bianca Davis. Trayvon Shamar Davis. Joshua Malik Deans. Christasia Elizabeth Deans. Precious Aaliyah Deans. Kimberly Guadalupe Delgado Nava. Sandea Noel Deloach. Kaylin and Quay Denton. Kyrie Akeem Dickens. Naeem Hassani Dickens. Nia Louise Simone Dickens. Tanaya Ahmad Dixon. Christopher Duenes. Darnell Michael Dunn Jr. Isaac Heath Edge. Deshonda Marie Edmondson. Kevrick Devon Edwards. Caroline Faith Edson. Trevon Lamont Evans. Angelique Siobhan Everett. Taja Faison. Azaria Brianna Farmer. Davion Taekwon Farmer. Nyambi Joy Dickens Fields. Caroline Andrea Forrester. Javon Amir Francis. Michelle Benet Gainey. Brendan Jaquay Garrett. Vanessa Lee Gavia Ramirez. Dynasty Charisse Gilmore. Simeon Carvaris Godwin. Emily Ashbrook Gold. Kwamadika Psyche Gorham. Nikayla Shanique Goss. Kimani Laron Devonte Green. Rosalind Jernell Green. Naomi Akira Green. Sharad Malik Green. Quanisha Renee Hardy. Haraya Yasmin Harmon. Christopher Scott Harper. Jonathan Connor Harrington. Raleek Deontay Harris. Zoe Shandera Siobhan Harris. David Michael Harrison. Jamari Jermaine Harrison. Jesse Jakeem Hassan. Ashley Brianna Hatfield. Khalid Nasir Hazen. Justin Philip Henderson. Jalen James Hill. Salah Rafiq Abdo Himed. Sarah Elizabeth Hines. Anaya Lataja Hinton. Destiny Keyshawn Hinton. Alexandra Caroline Holt. Jacob Antonio Huerta. Jerniqua Unisha Hunter. Bristol Ann Highland. Sierra Michelle Irvine. Malik Damon Jackson. Leo Isaac Jaffe. Kamaya Shakira Jenkins. Jakira Nicole Jenkins. Anaya Simone Johnson. Destiny Aisha Johnson. Asia Janae Jones. Jawan Lamar Jones. Kiwan Lorenz Jones. Bikaja Antoine Jones. David William Keck III. Zachary James Keeter. Garrett Emerson King. Jada Monet Knight. Mary Lakeisha Knight. Nastasia Aki Knight. Hannah Catherine Land. Jackson Dean Lavely. Caitlin Grace Lewis. Catherine Alexander Lilly. Jessica Lauren Little. China Latisse Lloyd. Quashay Shernaya Lloyd. Daniela Lopez Cruz. Carrington Mariah Lovett Bynum. Kishaya Tajane Lucas. Taylor Morgan Luttrell. Bryce D'Angelo Lynch. Terencia Marquela Lynch. Adam Brewer Marlowe. Jada Denise Martin. Jadeza Nante Maddox. Alexis Kiana McCowan. Anthony McKinley McCoy. Kamaya Zaisha McNair. Shelby Lynn Meeks. Cameron Rashay Miller. Chase Alexander Miller. Chanel Mills. Corey Chicago Mills. Alston James Mitchell. Eric McKeith Moore. Isaiah Justin Morris. Destiny Nicole Morton. Sarah Monique. Calvin Ike Murray. Richard McDowell Newkirk. Alicia Shantaria Nicholson. Kayla Christine Nicholson. Nyasia Labrie Outlaw. Aaliyah Quantavia Parker. William Logan Pierce. Mykeria Gornicia Delia Perry. Jaquavius Jaquez Petaway. Lorraine Khalil Petway. Kevin Pham. Jacob Christian Philbeck. Brandon J. Phillips. Joynasia Nashay Phillips. Kamaya Latrice Phillips. Cortez Sinte Pittman. Crystalline Lene Pittman. Jalen Pittman. Joshua J.L. Pittman. Zakia Regine Pollard. Shaikita Lachey Powell. Larry Christopher Pridgeon. Joseph Stephen Preslomsky. Landon James Quigley. Nathan Hayes Quigley. Usman Muhammad Raja. Miracle Shante Ramirez. Spencer Charles Ramsey. Maisha Monet Reed. Artavius Marquise Richardson. Cameron Cantrell Richardson. Cameron Maurice Richardson. Kayla Journey Richardson. Rosalind Lavonda Richardson. Zachary Kyle Richardson. Ashlyn Danielle Ricks. Tynacia Danea Ricks. Jasmine Simone Riddick. Shakia Andrea Roberson. Danielle Nicole Robinson. Kire Deshawn Robinson. Tasia Zane Robinson Cross. Rodolfo Salazar Jr. Langley Irvin Salter. Scarlett Ashlyn Shrimper. Zachary Robert Seaman. Logan Taylor Severini. Erin DeMonte Sharp. Mackenzie Claire Sides. Jamie Logan Sills. Natasha Rakita Sims. David Thomas Smith. Kishan Tyreek Smith. Myleek Bernard Smith. Renika Latay Smith. Wilson Justice Xavier Smith. Kiana Delexis Spivey. Andrea Nishala Stanson. Isaiah Thaddeus Stewart. Christina Grace Strickland. Scott Martin Swartz. Gayton Janice Taylor. Shantara Monet Taylor. Anaja Renell Thomas. Brianna Nicole Thomas. Malik Nike Thomas. Sarah Marie Thompson. Roderick Lamont Tillery Jr. Shanatica Nishay Tillery. Traquan Anthony Tomlin. Vashawn Alonzo Turner. Anna Reese Vick. Yolanda Renee Vick. Michael Earl Viverette. LaQuanta Shanae Wade. Ebony Maya Marie Walker. Grace Monroe Warner. Adarius Rashawn Watson. Jasmine LaShawn Watson. Jamario Javon Whitaker. Jawan Dion Whitaker. Maurice William Wallace White. Raquan Akeem White. Deja Marquette Whitehead. Marquan Chaz Whitehead. Bobby Rainisha Wiggins. Jasmine Chanel Wiggins. Jabias Jerome Wilkins. Brandon Thomas Williams. Casey Alexandra Williams. Chloe Elizabeth Williams. Mikela Lene Williams. Tatiana Shabri Williams. Wesley Andre Williams. Nazir Antoine Winstead. Joshua Davis Woodleaf. April Shamaya Woods. Jermaine Brent Wooten. Mackenzie Jacquel Wright. Destiny Lachey Young. Kamaya Tashay Young. Hanya Zanib.
If I can have your attention just for 1 minute. There's one more, let me have your attention, please. There's one more formality that I need to complete. You all have been very patient, very kind, and I certainly appreciate you. Thank you so much. And now for the affirmation of our graduates, if you'll please stand. By the power vested in me by the Nash-Rocky Mountain Board of Education and the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you a graduate of Rocky Mountain High School with all rights and privileges afforded thereby. You may turn your tassels. Ushers, please take your place.